This is a third violation, and I told you the last time when you were here with the baby that there was absolutely no tolerance.
I never knew they didn't give me no text or nothing. I was unaware of taking this charger. They gave me a new charger.
It's the first time. Just please stop talking. Let me talk.
Words mean absolutely nothing. I don't give a rat's ass about words. Zero tolerance.
All right, everyone. Today we have a defendant who turned off his GPS tether for 3 days and was also bothering his baby mama. Now is in front of Judge Fleischer with a bunch of excuses. If you know Judge Fleischer, you know he won't put up with this nonsense. This guy is about to get a tough reality check. The deal you think he just made a dumb mistake, or is he trying to cheat the system? Let me know what you think. Let's watch Judge Fleischer deal with him.
That there was absolutely zero tolerance. And now we have a third bond violation. What was the nature of this violation, please?
So it's that we lost cell on it, so either it wasn't charged properly or something of the nature. It's just.
So he had a dead battery.
Yes. And
how long?
If I may, if you would be willing to admonish the defendant as well. I spoke to the complainant yesterday, and apparently the defendant has been making posts about her on social media, bribing people with money to hurt her, and she's pregnant with their child.
Judge, this complaining witness has been sending a bunch of messages to my client. She's been harassing him. I actually advise.
Show me.
I advise.
Show me.
I did ask her to send me screenshots and everything, Judge, and she said
We'll have a hearing. Show me. We'll have a hearing. Show me what you got. We'll have a hearing over it. But all I know is this is your third bond violation. I'm not happy with you, Mr. McCollum.
I saw that I don't think it turned back on at all from what I'm seeing on my end. But whenever he did report yesterday to have the device inspected, and they did just tell me that he did receive a new charger and new device.
When did it die? What's the date? So from the 14th to today, when he got it back on, it's been dead?
He got it on yesterday, Judge.
Yes.
Well, it was on yesterday.
So the 17th. It's been dead for 3 days.
It was on yesterday. He called me yesterday and told me to go to pretrial and check out.
Your device has been dead since December 14th. And
I never knew they didn't give me no text or nothing. I was unaware of taking this charger. They gave me a new charger.
Judge, with all due respect, he went there on Monday. They gave him a new charger and a new device. So it seems to me that it's a technical issue. So, Judge,
you're supposed to charge it on a daily basis. Am I?
Even in the pretrial, they charged it and they seen that it was charging, but it was still something messed up with the charger. So they gave me a whole new thing again.
How often is he supposed to charge it?
I think they're advised to charge once a day for at least an hour.
I'm not buying it. I'm sorry, Hunter. It goes with you. No. This is a third violation, Mr. McCollum. It's not going to continue to happen.
Judge, with all due respect, this is a technical violation. He shouldn't have to go into custody.
It's a third violation, Hunter.
Second, sir.
Judge, it's the first time. Just please stop talking. Let me talk. Judge, it's clearly that there was an equipment issue. Otherwise, they wouldn't have replaced the equipment. So I don't see how
it'd be an excuse. Hunter, the minute you have an issue, you're supposed to go get it serviced, not 3 days later. This is a third stop. This is a third violation. And I told you the last time when you were here with the baby that there was absolutely no tolerance, that you were supposed to live to the condition.
Is anyone really buying this guy's story? I mean, I get it if his GPS was broken for a day. Technology messes up sometimes. We've all been there. But 3 days? That's way too long. To me, that's not a coincidence. That's straight up, I got caught and now I'm trying to cover it up behavior that you're seriously telling me your GPS just stopped working for 72 hours and you acted like nothing was wrong? Bro, at that point, you're basically begging to go to jail. He should have just walked into the station and said, "Hey, I made this easy for you." But honestly, watching Judge Fleischer tear this guy apart is so satisfying. There's something about seeing a lying criminal get called out in court that just hits that part of your brain that loves justice. You can actually see the moment he knows he's caught, and it's glorious. So yeah, let me know if you think he's lying or not. My take is 100% lying. Do you agree?
It's been dead for 3 days.
I was unaware of that, sir. So when they called me,
Goes with you. Sorry, I'm not gonna entertain excuses. It's zero
I'm not
tolerance.
giving you an excuse, sir. They gave me a new charger and a new monitor. It's
Judge.
not like I didn't mess up anything. As soon as they called me, I
Talk to your attorney.
Judge, would you allow me to escort him up to felony court so that he can go take his plea today? The whole reason they had set the plea to after the holidays is so that he could do it after the holidays. And I believe part of this deal would see this case go away, and he's gonna be on probation for 2 years upstairs. So I really don't see the benefit to society.
I mean, if you want to go see if that's something that you guys can work upstairs, I can ask if they'll escort him upstairs. But I can't continue to play this game, Hunter.
I understand,
You know,
Judge.
I mean, really, we ask you over and over and over to comply. I'm not asking for much,
I
right?
understand,
And
Judge.
it's been dead for 3 days. You know it's been dead because you're supposed to charge it. So you're supposed to charge it on a daily basis. So for you to come here and tell me, I didn't know, it's disingenuous. It's just not true. So, but
My
I'm happy
frustration as
to
a
acquiesce.
attorney is I've seen this with multiple clients where there are technical issues that happen with these devices. I've seen it with multiple clients where they're unable to charge.
Hey, if you see it on the 14th that you have issues, then you go immediately. You don't wait 3 to 4 days later, especially when you've had violation after violation after violation. I think that your complaining witness may be here too. Rosette, CW may be here as well.
Judge, I'm not sure.
So, I don't know, Hunter, just,
I believe that's for a judge.
okay, ma'am, please, don't. If you want to,
I think pretrial has something to say. I don't know what they have to
I
say.
reached out to my supervisor of these devices just because I'm not super well versed in the GPS realm, but he stated that the reports for his GPS appear to show an issue with overcharging, which can lead to a charger problem. They're instructed to charge for 1 full hour at the same time each day, and that the tech swapped his device as a precaution as it was likely that malfunctioning.
but why wait 3 days? You know the device is malfunctioning on the 14th. You're going to wait 3 days to go get it fixed?
I was just informing what my supervisor told me because I asked somebody to look over the report.
I don't know what to tell you,
I
Hunter.
mean, Judge, it
You know.
sounds like he was overcharging. He was doing more than
I-
required.
No, we don't know that for sure. I don't know. See what documents that you can show me, that you can get that there's some kind of malfunction. But nevertheless, it's a third violation. On the 14th, if he has issues, perhaps even go the next day on the 15th. But you wait 3 days, and the only reason he did it is because I hauled him into court and I told him to be here on the 18th. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened? See what you can find and then show me. I'm all eyes.
Well, Judge, the other thing I would ask is if you are going to take him into custody, I'd ask for a formal hearing to be set. And since this was set within less than 24 hours, I do believe it violates his due process to go ahead and take him into custody today. Yeah,
Just show me what you can find, Hunter. You know, Eddie,
Judge, real quick, Judge, I was just thinking.
save the drama for your mama.
Okay.
This is exactly why I love Judge Fleischer. He's so calm, even in the courtroom. He's not one of those judges who's always angry at life. But he also knows when to be gentle with defendants and when to lay down the law hard. At least that's how I see it. Let me know if you agree. Judge Fleischer has a perfect mix of patience and authority. He's like a dad who sometimes lets you off easy, but will ground you for a month if you push too far, don't go anywhere. Guys, the defendant is about to come back, and I already know Judge Fleischer is about to give him the classic parenting lesson about bad choices before dropping the hammer like Thor on a bad day. Get ready for that I'm not mad, just disappointed vibe to fill the courtroom. Let's dive back in and watch Judge Fleischer handle this.